Good morning, good afternoon. This is Cameron at Traders Network Club. Welcome back to another altcoin season show. Today, we're going to talk about a couple of things. I noticed last week on Thursday, we had a problem with sharing my screen on the Thursday session. So today, I'm actually going to take this time to go and just look back at that session on Thursday and just go through the things that we went through then, just to go over it again because it was just some good information that I brought out, and it just unfortunately it didn't get shared. So I want to go back and talk about those things. So we want to talk about the State of the Union speech with Joe Biden, and we're still going to talk about Sand coming out with their new season pass. They're out for season 2. And we're going to talk about some McDonald's news with Shiba and Dogecoin, okay? So let's get right to that right now. Just throw it out there. I'm not a financial advisor, so do not take financial advice from me. Do your own due diligence and own research. I'm just here to give out my opinions on the market, okay? So let's get right to it, everybody. And I'm going to make sure now the screen is working and we are shared. There it is. So, okay, real quick, let's take a look at the market and just see. We obviously got Bitcoin not moving. Not a lot of coins are really doing much, to be honest with you. We're not getting that much. Bitcoin is obviously about 1% down for the day, 11 for the week. So nothing crazy, nothing too much going on. If we look at Bitcoin, we're still just in that little range bound right here. Don't know if we're gonna get that all the way down to 31,000. But it looks like we're starting to get lower highs, so we'll see how this carries out. But right now we're very in an unpredicted spot with Bitcoin. It's really just waiting to see that move, right? So let's go talk about the State of the Union, right, speech, okay, with Joe Biden, and right after the speech, it was last week. It didn't really have that much of an effect on the cryptos, Bitcoin, or the altcoins. Nothing really changed after the speech. But just to kind of summarize this, he talked about inflation, wanted to fix inflation because inflation is at the highest it's ever been. He talked about the invasion with Russia and Ukraine. And it looks like he said that they're not going to send U.S. troops over there. So see how that affects. And they also surprisingly talked about the pandemic with COVID, that they're looking to move on from COVID, which is pretty interesting. Looks like they're going to, let's see what it says here. I just remember watching indoor masking is no longer recommended for countries where 72% of Americans live. Okay. So indoor masking, okay, is looks like it's going to be going away as time goes on here, and moving toward a time when the pandemic will no longer disrupt daily life. So it looks like they want to move on from this pandemic and start looking at the future. I mean, finally, right? Finally, we've been waiting for this, and surprisingly, it seemed like this is what they're saying is going to happen. Okay, just what they're saying. So we'll see. They talked about climate change crisis. Obviously, they've had that COP meeting, and they've talked about climate change, and that's like one of their biggest political changes they want to make. Okay, that could change a lot because we've talked about moving to energy resources, and that can change a lot with different cryptos and stuff like that. So that's just something that's very interesting. Okay. And voting rights, blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, nothing really changed. They also talked about sanctions on Russia, about Russia for their actions by taking away their oil pipeline. So that could also affect the economy over there. So that's just something you want to keep an eye on. A lot of stuff is going to be changing here. A lot of stuff is going to be changing, guys. So some good information. If you guys want to go look back, obviously you can go and rewatch the videos all on YouTube. Whatever you want to do, you can rewatch the video of the speech that Joe Biden made. Yeah, you can go check that for yourself. But just a little summary of what happened there, and it just didn't really change the market that much. Okay, Didn't really change that much. Now, I want us to get back to talking about sand, okay? Because on Thursday, this was the biggest thing I wanted to talk about was sand, because they were coming out with their season, alpha season pass, season 2, okay? So this is the second one they're coming out with. They came out with season 1 in November. So if we take a look at sand, and the reason why I brought this up, that it really caught my eye, and I'm going to show you right now, is because when we looked at sand during season 1 when they got released, which was in November, look at this huge pump it took. Okay, this is November right here. This is the beginning of November. Okay, and I believe this right here, this huge pump was during the whole season. It's during the whole season, because I remember it ended all the way to the end of November. So this right here took that whole pump leading towards that whole season 1, and then afterwards we've kind of gone on a little downtrend. Okay. Now the season 2 just started last week. I believe it was March 4th. The exact date was the 3rd or 4th. Can't remember now. But it was one of those days last week it started. And surprisingly, we're not seeing much move, okay? Upside, okay? We're not seeing much of an upside move, which is surprising because what I saw from season 1 was a huge upside. But this season is going to take place the whole month, so very interesting. Maybe we get that pump, because just looking at the setup, if we look at Sands, the 5-way structure, by just looking at the Elliott wave structure, we're looking for that 5th wave. As you can see, I draw it right here, and we're waiting for price to come back right over here. So this is kind of like the as you can see, I've been having this on my chart for a while now to buy here. So you can see prices here. So this is at a perfect place to buy at sand. Like if I was you guys, I would be buying sand, but I'm not you guys, so it's your own decision. But I'm just letting you know that's what I'm doing, right? This is a great entry right here to get in sand. The analytics are looking good with the structure, and just so what's happening with the coin, behind the curtains is looking good too. So this is just a great coin right now that I definitely want to see what it does after this month, because I really expect to see some upside at the end of this month from the season 2. Okay, and the fact that we're just looking at a nice setup too for that 5th wave swing. Okay. So sand is very something I want to keep an eye on. And if you guys go to my Twitter too, not my personal Twitter, I don't really post much anymore on my personal Twitter. I kind of just only use Traders Network Club now. So if you just go to our Traders Network Club Twitter, and if you go to let me go to my profile here, you'll see I post a lot of things that I talk about, so you can always check on our Twitter for a little, updates, news, and anything like that you want to check out. We talked about Shiba here with their fast food welly friends, so this is very interesting. Obviously, it'd be very interesting to see when they put franchise in America, United States. But anyways, so yeah, and this, so not only they did a season 2, they did also a land sale. So they sold a bunch of land, and yeah, they sold a bunch of land, got completely sold out. As you can see, season 2 started March 3rd. Okay, so right now people are playing this game. Okay, people are playing this game now. Just to give you a quick a quick summary, I don't know what's going on with my wording today, but a quick summary on the sand game here, just to give you an idea what this really is, because I'm sure a lot of you guys don't even understand what this is. Okay, is this just a game that kids are playing? Like what is this, right? Well, this is a game that you go, and it's the metaverse, guys. We've talked about this, right? So you go into the metaverse and you use these utility tokens called sand, which you exchange US dollars for, or whatever cryptos you can exchange for on any exchange. And you exchange for sand, and you play, and you win rewards and earn sand playing these games, which you can eventually exchange your sand, right? So people are making money doing this. And it's an investment too. Okay. People are buying land to invest. It's just like buying land in the real world, but now things are starting to become digital. Okay. Things are starting to become digital. We've talked about this. So just to give you now a little quick summary here, okay? They're just showing you the new experiences for season 2 because season 1 had a little limited experience that you can do in the game. Now they're just showing you that there's more experiences in this new season, so more things to do. Okay, Snoop Dogg is heavily invested in this game, as you can see. So he's got his own thing going on in this game with his Snoop Dogg pass. So how to get the alpha season 2 pass? Okay, you can either do the raffle, you can go get a raffle ticket and get lucky. Okay, you could also participate in those social contests, so participate in those games that they have. By playing those games, you level up. And you can also purchase it. Okay, you can also purchase this. So this is also another thing that people do is they try to play these games by getting the alpha pass. And when they get the alpha pass, maybe they don't care to keep it and use it to play, but maybe they want to go and flip it on OpenSea on the secondary market. So they'll go and take the alpha pass and flip it on the OpenSea market. So now right now, if we go to OpenSea and we type in I think I have to go to Sand. I haven't searched this. Let me just double check your season. So let's type in Sand. I think it might be Sand Assets. Let's see here. No, it won't be assets. No, it's not gonna be assets. Portal land sale. This is the land sale. Okay, Sand. Let's just go to Sandbox. Okay, so these are lands. Not really sure. Don't want to take too much time trying to search for this. I can always search this on my own time and then show you guys eventually. But I just know it's going to be somewhere in the in this one of these sands just to see. And obviously you can look at these land sales that are for going for sale. See people trying to flip them. And you can see right now it's like 2 ETH is the cheap, almost 3 ETH is the cheapest land you'll get, and it's probably a small land, not a large land. Okay, I can tell you that. But anyways, I'm not too worried about the season pass. I just wanted to just show you guys. Let's just type in your Sand season pass and see what happens here. Here we go. It could be a fake account though. Yeah, this could be a fake account. No worries. All right, you know what? No worries. We're not here to talk about that. But because you're not trying to flip it, unless you want to flip it, you can. But it's easy money, right? It's easy money. But yeah, so I'm definitely want to keep on Sand. Sand's at a very, very good entry, guys. Very, very good entry to get in. I love it. I just love everything about that. What it's setting up to do right now. Okay. So another topic I wanted to talk about was some McDonald's news. Okay, so if you go to my Twitter, okay, because this is where I post everything, so we can look at just some quick things I threw out there, which was just a very interesting because we're talking about. There goes my fancy. Let me turn that off. We also talked about Ukraine and Russia, right? And obviously, there's a charity going on with Ukraine's government donating to help with the damage. So they are accepting donations in Solana. Okay, so Solana, it was another coin that's looking for another breakthrough. I kind of like to look at Solana. If we look at Solana here, yeah, Solana is just looking. This is a very key level right here at around 76, and we're just right above that. So Solana is definitely a coin. I wouldn't say I'm going to get in now just because I would like to see it get a little lower. And I would like to see us start breaking these highs, and we're just not. So it looks like we're dipping a little more. But you can see we're kind of trying to break through this trend line, but it just didn't. So Solana is something I would definitely keep on the side and just keep an eye on as these days go by, just to see what it's doing, because this is something that could also be a great entry maybe down this, at the end of this week, maybe. We'll have another session on Thursday, so I will take another look at Solana and see what Solana's doing on Thursday. But yeah, we're just gonna wait on that. So, and they're accepting Dogecoin. Okay, now we're gonna talk about Dogecoin. They're accepting Dogecoin, and Dogecoin was trending a lot last week, and that's why I talked about this last week, because Dogecoin, when I opened up my Twitter account, it was absolutely everywhere on my Twitter. Okay, and people were just going nonstop tweeting about Dogecoin. Now the reason is because, okay, look, McDonald's just hinted that they're trying to accept Shiba. Okay, so there's this big McDonald's news going around with these two meme coins, Shiba and Doge, right? And I also posted, where did I post this? Other right here. I think I posted somewhere. Oh yeah, Elon Musk is making a big push to get McDonald's to accept Dogecoin. That was the big news last week, that everyone was talking about. Elon Musk is making this big push to get McDonald's to accept Dogecoin. Okay, now I'm also hearing other news that they get McDonald's to accept Shiba. Okay, so it'll be interesting if they accept both or they just accept one. I don't know how it's going to pan out. But just looking at these two coins, if we just look at it on the charts, okay, they are looking to break through, guys. And this is two coins, especially Dogecoin. Dogecoin is looking. This is a breakthrough pattern right here. You can see it's eventually going to break through these trend lines. And I'm looking for an upside break, okay? I'm looking for that upside break. So Dogecoin, it's getting there, and it's eventually going to break through. So any day, I'm expecting Dogecoin to make a move, okay? Dogecoin should be making a move very soon. So would it be a good time to get in now, Cameron? Why not? It's sitting at 11 cents, okay? We're sitting at 11 cents in Dogecoin. This is a meme coin. If we even call it a meme coin at this point, but it's a coin sitting at 11 cents. That's 76 cents, I believe. So we're at a very low price. Why wouldn't you get in, right? Why not? Like, I wouldn't throw your whole life savings, but this is a great entry. Okay. Now, obviously, we can also just wait to see what this actually does. Okay. Because I don't expect Doge to just break down here and keep just falling apart. I don't see that happening, okay? If that does happen, there's going to be a lot of concerns, okay? And I do not expect that to happen. I expect an upside very soon, guys. So this is something to keep an eye on, okay? Dogecoin, very important. Now, Shiba, same thing. We're looking for that breakthrough, okay? And you can see we're on that breakthrough path. You can see this is a very strong resistance trend line that I draw here, okay? For some reason, price does not want to jump that. When price does break through this trend line, my target is going to be right here, okay? I draw this little red line here. That's my key target right there. If we get this breakthrough, that's where I'm going to look, because I'm still holding Shiba. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been saying this every time I talk about Shiba. Still holding. So this is my target right here, and obviously I'm gonna wait to see what happens when I do get to that target, when price does get there. But right now, price is at another great entry. It's looking at that breakthrough pattern, and we're just waiting. It's just a patient game right now. Okay, that's all it is. So I see FxBigDog joined in and said, awesome, great. Okay, thank you, FxBigDog. Anyways, guys, so yes, these are Doge, Shiba, Solana too. Definitely keep an eye on Solana, but also Sand. Those are coins right now that I really got my focus on, okay? Really love to see what happens to these coins, especially with Doge, okay? Especially with Doge. Doge is sitting at a really good breakthrough pattern right now. So is Shiba. But yeah, those are the key coins I wanted to talk about today with the news and everything going on. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on those coins, guys. Thank you for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe and smash the like. Okay, I need the likes for this videos to get our videos out there more, for us to keep posting and making more videos. So please go and smash that like button. Check the description below. We have our Telegram link if you guys want to join. We're doing so good with our trade replicator right now, and I believe we're over 150% for the year. So we're doing really great right now. Clients, our students are loving it. So yeah, go check that in the description below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a NFT show, same time as always. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.